Let's start this off by saying I'm pretty sure we all know somebody that can demolish an anvil with a rubber mallet. So I lent out my tow dolly, probably end of last year, to a guy, and it came back with the fenders all screwed up, and the lights broke, the wiring ripped off of it, and the one of the winch cranks broken. It was missing the gears, and I got them off of a like a regular 2-inch ratchet strap. I just took it apart, took both gears off of it, put it there, and then welded a nut on it. So that fixes that. It was set up like this with like a bolt with a flat welded on it. I'll probably end up doing the same thing to that, taking this unit out and just welding a nut to it. I don't know why they put something like that on it. It's weak, it can break real easy. But and another thing, this is to lock the tilt. You take out this pin and then it tilts, so the ramps will sit on the ground and you can drive the car up on or pull the car up on. Well, the bolt that holds this collar on was broke off in the nut, so I just cut it off with a grinder and a cutoff wheel, and I welded a new nut on it. It's actually a caging bolt out of a tractor trailer brake chamber. I don't even know what kind. They're all about the same. Whether it was a type 25 or 30, 30 is the most common. You got your 30 short stroke and 30 long stroke. That one was probably a long, because that's what we used at Fraley on all of them. We never put a short stroke on. So that's what I did there. And the tongue was screwed up. This was busted. So that was another treat that I had to do. But the fenders are all cracked up. The other one was way worse. So you'll never make something idiot proof. They'll just keep making better idiots. So here's what I came up with. 7-inch C channel for the hoop to go up over. That's 4-inch C channel. And I just plasma cuttered 2 holes in it for the bolts. Welded it all together and put it on. And I did the tires were just about shot anyway. They were all dry rotted, but they're war bald in a couple spots near bias plies. I went to Rural King and got radials for like $55 a piece. So I walked out of there with both of them for $115 with tax or something like that. I had a couple other things too, but the chrome, somebody painted the hubcap silver, and it was peeling. Well, I scuffed them up with some Scotch brake pad, and I used some Mopar wrinkle paint. It helps hide some of the imperfections, and it looks halfway cool. So that's what I did on them. I don't know how long they'll last, and for a spot to put the taillight, I used my bender, my sheet metal brake that I built, and bent a piece of 1/8 inch, like 1.5 inches by 3. 1.5 inches on this leg, 3 on that leg, and that way I can just drill 2 holes in it and mount my light. That way the light's up and down instead of at an angle like that one. I don't even know why in the hell they do that, but I got a set of LED lights. If I can make it through this place without killing myself. The guy, when he brought the trailer back, brought me the light kit, and they're LED submersible. They're probably cheap, made in China. put this here, that way I can use two hands. Oh, god damn it, they put tape over it. That's what them are. They're 3 LED in the side. LED for the license plate light, and they put a protective coating on that one too. There was one on the front also, but I'm not gonna, I really doubt I put the front lights on. I might, but I doubt it. Yeah, because that thing's not really that much wider than my Yukon or my Tahoe, and that's about the only thing I'd ever tow it with. Or when I get the trailer hitch done on the Deuce, I'll probably tow something with it. Just put a Chevette or something on a tow dolly and tow it through town with the 2.5 just to be an idiot. But yeah, that's what happens when you're a nice guy and you lend out your shit. So I'm gonna somewhat idiot proof it, but we'll see. I'm not gonna lend my stuff out anymore. I'm tired of having to fix stuff when I really need to work or need to use it and have to work on it. Or like I towed it half a dozen times with it screwed up, and what I did was I just got a set of magnetic tow lights and I just put on whatever vehicle I'm towing. But I hate them damn wood boring bees, them carpenter bees. I wish I was out in the middle of nowhere. 410 shotgun works great for them, especially in like a Smith & Wesson Governor. Gets a good pattern at about 6 to 10 feet. Come here, you little bastard. I'll give you the hat treatment. Yeah, that's my ADD. It doesn't take much for me to get sidetracked. But that's what I did today. Is made that fender, put the radial on it, repacked the bearings, re-greased them, put it all back together, painted a hubcap. So I gotta put the lights and everything on it yet and run the wiring. But that's that. So I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you.